Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is Sunday, September 18th, 2022. And today I want to recap training week 4 as I build up for my attempt to run 100 miles in sub 24 hours. And I'll be at age 60 by then. The race that I'm targeting is the Perpetual Motion 24-hour race on December 3rd. And today I was going to talk about my training for this week. It was kind of a mixed week, generally pretty good. I decided to start running just 4 days a week a while back, as I heard that is better for older runners to have time to recover. So I did get in my 4 runs this week. My miles were a little bit less. I had some circumstances that kind of cut into my training a little bit this week. My father had some health issues. I had to take him to the emergency room, spent a good bit of time in the hospital this week. So that did cut down on my training a little bit, but I did have a couple real encouraging runs as well. So on Tuesday I went out and ran with the Dallas Dirt Runners at the Horseshoe Trail. They run every Tuesday night. They call it the Horseshoe Hustle. That was a very encouraging run. I ran just under 4.8 miles. I averaged like 12:30 pace, which doesn't sound that impressive, but I had multiple stops letting mountain bikes by. I was kind of leading a group, and they had me stop a few times to make sure we didn't drop anyone off the back. So I was actually feeling good. I could have run a good bit faster than that. I'm finding that as a point of encouragement that my fitness is getting better. When I started running out at the Horseshoe Trail back this last spring, I was struggling to, back then in April, May, stuff like that, I was running more like 14:30 pace. And now I'm down to 12:30 with several stops. So I'm encouraged that my fitness is getting better. Wednesday I managed to do 5 miles. I had planned to do probably 7 or 8 and do my hill sprints. I did not feel real great, so I cut the hill sprints off. I only ended up doing 5 miles. Thursday was the day I took my dad to the ER, so I did not run on Thursday or Friday. Saturday, well, my sister volunteered and was taking care of watching my mother, and was staying at the hospital on Friday night. So I was able to go to my Paris Pear half marathon I was signed up for. Race put on by Blaze Trails. It does an excellent job. We went to Paris, Texas. It's about a 2-hour drive away. I already had my hotel room booked, and my wife was going to do the 5K. Since my sister was kind of watching my dad and my mom, we drove out Friday night, kind of late, spent the night, got up the next morning, went and did the race. It was very nice. Things have started to get a little warmer again, but I think it hovered probably around upper 70s, low 80s during the time I was running. A little toasty toward the end, but it was a nice run. That was another one I was very encouraged in. Good bit slower than when I ran it last year. Last year I ran the 25K and I probably hit the half marathon point in like 1:58. But I have been running much slower this year and struggling. Well, I was slower, but I ran the half marathon in 2:13:01, so 10:10 pace. I'm taking that as a win, finding it encouraging. I actually felt pretty strong, ran pretty well. I kind of died the last couple miles, but that's okay. But I was pleasantly surprised by that race, and I was happy with it. Today I went out and I just did a 3.1 mile run. I was a little bit sore from the half marathon yesterday, but that was my 4th run of the week, so that was good. So all told, I ended up with just under 28 miles of running this week. I normally also add in 10 to 15 miles of walking. Well, this week with all that's going on, I'm only gonna end up with about 5 miles of walking, so definitely reduced on that. I also have had in my plan to do 2 hill sprint workouts at the end of my runs. They're just, I'll do usually 6 by 30 seconds up a fairly steep hill with a recovery in between. So I just basically walk and jog down the hill and then go do it again. Well, I did not get those in this week. So my walking was less. I didn't get my hill sprints in. Probably the running miles was a little bit less than I normally figure. I'm going to get between 30 and 40. I end up with about 28. But and I did get in my 3 strength sessions that I planned, so that was good. So just a little bit under target, but it wasn't horrible, and had a couple really encouraging runs. So I'm happy with the week. This next week I hope to get more on it. Now my dad is having a procedure on Monday. We'll probably get him out of the hospital on Tuesday or Wednesday, so that should that might cut into my training just a little bit, but hopefully not a lot. I'm hoping to get out and do the Horseshoe Hustle, the trail run on Tuesday night with people from my club. On Sunday I will go out to Hula Loop week 2. Hula Loop's a series of 6-hour races in local parks. This one's going to be at Community Park in Hearst, Texas. It's 6 hours, a small loop. You go as far as you can in that amount of time. So that's a way to kind of get in a long run that's supported and see some friends. Now this week I do not intend to go the whole 6 hours. It's actually gonna be my birthday and my daughter's coming into town to visit. So I think I will probably run for maybe 4 hours and call it quits. I'll probably get 16 to 18 miles and be happy with that. But I'm starting to build up and get a little more consistent with longer runs. Seeing a little bit of encouraging signs, like with the half marathon and the trail run this week. So hopefully I can get in all my strength sessions. Hopefully I can get in my couple hill sprints this week and get back on target. Other than that, I hope you're having a great week this week. If you're running any races, I hope they're going well. Otherwise, I hope your training's going well. Hope everyone's having a great week, and keep moving.